Well, hello there.
Hi,
Thanks
how
for
are you?
joining us. This is my mom, Debbie. She's
Hi.
going to be showing us how to make a delicious apple crisp today. I see a lot of things on the table, especially
This
one.
is a very easy recipe, but the first thing you must do, always, is have your wine glass filled. There you go.
To us.
Yeah.
So what do we start with here?
Take a cup of sugar.
Just like this?
Yeah, and just go to the top and just level it off. Put your finger or a level, whatever you have handy. Put it in the bowl. And then you're going to do the same with the flour. Flour is a cup, same thing. If you go over a little bit, that's fine. It's not really that critical. And you just put it in the bowl. And then you're going to have a teaspoon of baking powder. And you level it off. See this little lip there? And you put it in there. And you just level it off with the lip there. Okay? And then you're going to do a pinch of salt. Now, a pinch of salt, a little bit too much. With your fingers, you're gonna do this. There you go.
Handy trash bowl.
That's all right. Okay, you can just take a little fork and you just mix it up. Mix it all up. Go ahead, you take over. You're gonna crack that egg. You're gonna beat it with this fork and you're gonna put it in there. And that's your next one. And you take this fork, you can use the same fork, and you just beat the egg. Okay. Yeah, a little faster, a little harder. No, it's not going to hurt. It's not there anymore.
Okay.
And you dump it in here. And I always use a spatula to scrape all of it out. Now you can use a blender. Some people have a little pastry blender. You know, I have one, but usually this is quicker for me. And you just keep mixing it until all the flour is mixed into that. And you'll see, it's almost like a dough texture. This recipe was passed down my stepmother that I had. She made this one time, and because we didn't know what dessert to make, and we thought, oh, quick dessert. She had apples and all the ingredients, and I've made this a few times. With my kids when they were younger for bake sales and that kind of thing.
Your kids like being me?
Yes, my child. One of my child.
And, your favorite one, right?
Whoa, I don't want to get in trouble now, but anyway. One of my favorites, let's put it that way. Now the work part is the apples.
Oh.
Now in a half thing like this pan, there's also a 9x13. So what you would just do is double all your ingredients. So now you're gonna do, this is a half pan, 9x9. So what you're gonna do is I usually take 3 of these of the Granny Smith, which are a tart apple and they hold up better. And then you have either a Braeburn, which this is, or a Gala apple.
And so why do you do the 2 different ones?
The reason is this provides the sweetness and this makes it so it holds up better. I always get 2 extra. Sometimes for some reason, I don't know what it is, I end up where I want it higher. And they shrink down.
We all want it higher.
Yeah. So what I would always start out with was 3 of the Granny Smith and 3 of the other type of apple. So what I do is I first peel them. They wash them first, which they're already done, and then you peel. So you're gonna peel.
Sure, they're washed.
Now you want me to show you my little technique. I just do cut around You can use a paring knife. I don't like a paring knife, it's too short, and it just takes longer for me.
But why wouldn't it be an appling knife?
Oh, gosh. Give me that glass of wine. I need another drink right now.
I drive my mother to drink, some say.
I cut it in half this way, and then you just cut it in the pan here. Take this, and you just cut chunks like that. And what I do is I'll rotate. I'll peel one, peel the Granny Smith, and kind of rotate them in. So just cut it in half. Now, keep going. There you go. And then
She's got those birthing hands.
Now these are a little harder because they're a firmer apple. My favorite knives. But you're 45 years old.
They still around?
Yes, company is.
In that case, we love our Cutco knives.
That was my very first $99. My set, I have my little set there.
Is this one of those like door-to-door salesman type things?
Actually, it is.
How did I know?
And what's good too is once you're done with it, and if something happens with this and it doesn't taste well, then blame it on the wine. You can blame it on yourself.
Is that why you kept saying that when we were kids?
So if you want to, now you can do this while I'm finishing this. Take this stick of butter, put it in this bowl, and melt it in the microwave. It's gonna melt, so it doesn't matter.
Seconds, right?
It's forever.
I tell you, this 2009 vintage
Not so good, huh?
could use a few more years.
You
Why are they called Granny Smith apples?
Just, I don't know. Whoever developed them did that. Maybe it was Granny Smith. I don't know.
That old hag. So now I take cinnamon and I do.
You're gonna sprinkle it all over the top.
Just like haphazardly.
Yeah, all over. Good.
Not good. Oh god.
Just keep doing it. If you like a lot of cinnamon, you put a thick thing. Not.
Well, you tell me.
Just keep
Do
going.
I like cinnamon?
I like it all covered.
What?
You gotta do more than that. It's all in here.
So I shouldn't be afraid
All
of
around.
dousing this
No,
with.
all around the edge. That's good. That's enough.
Oh, okay. Now I've done too much.
Okay, and you're gonna just put your hand and just cover the whole top.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. You always want more crumbs. Wait, but what do you do if you want more crumbs?
You just add another half a cup of each, and another little bit of baking powder, and a little salt. You want. Spoon, and just pour it over the top like this. Make sure it gets all in the crevice.
Looks less like pouring, more like scooping to me, but.
All right, let's do that and get it all over. Good. Coat it thoroughly from each end. Okay, and then it bakes for an hour in 350.
So do we have to like preheat this thing?
Yes. Most of the time, I will put the timer on for 55 minutes, and then if it's not browned enough, so I like it crispy and browned, just put it on for another 5 more minutes. And you put it in the oven on just that rack.
Does it matter how high the rack is?
No, just in the middle like that.
Why is the oven so dirty?
Can I kill him now?
Not on camera.
And then you put the timer on.
This is easy?
Yes.
55 minutes doesn't seem very easy.
Yep.
Alright, so what now?
Now you open the oven and you check it. If you want it a little bit darker than that, you leave it in for another 5 minutes. After a few minutes, let it set, and then you're ready to go to serve. And then once it settles, it'll stop bubbling after about 10-15 minutes. And then you make sure you have vanilla ice cream. And you take it right out, it's still hot, the vanilla ice cream on. And then
Total
the wine.
waste of time.
The wine too. The wine, you have to have the wine first, otherwise the apple crisp.
So this is what we've learned, folks, at home. Just grab a glass of wine, a scoop of ice cream, and forget the rest of this. It's much simpler.
Just bon appetit.
had my doubts, but you did it, Timmy.
Mike, try my apple crisp.
Okay.
It was fantabuloso delicioso.
Fantabuloso delicioso. You heard it here first, people.
Still good. Rule. Works for me.
The rest is for me. Mmm. Delicious. Someone else has tried it already. Mmm. That is effing delicious. What was your real reaction? It's just rude. She made it with me.